How about this? Can you read that?
As I told you, I was in the Chamber of Commerce. I used to have a lot of public speaking to anyone, like it not only for the customer, like just a business competition or something like that. I was doing a lot at the time. That after transferring from Chamber of Commerce to the U.S. Navy base, I also had public speaking, not in English though.
Okay. So you actually do a lot of public speaking.
Oh, okay. She used to do to the local company.
Cool. I used to do a lot of public speaking for, actually, this is the preposition, for local companies. You can just kind of stop there. This is what you said.
At the first time, I couldn't say anything.
Yeah, so the correct phrase in the beginning, it's almost right. You would just say at first.
At first, oh, okay.
Have you ever heard this word before?
Cadence?
It's actually pronounced cadence. Cadence means the rhythm or flow, basically, of your speaking. So, for example, like American English has a certain rhythm, a certain cadence, right?
She speaks with a cadence usually common among New Yorkers.
It just means that she has a New York accent. Why don't you try to make a sentence with the word cadence?
For Japanese, to realize the cadence of English is one of the steps to have good conversation in English.
Oh, that's really good. So let me tell you what a native English speaker would say. I would say becoming familiar with.
Becoming familiar with. Yeah.
Now, I know it sounds a little bit like complicated and stuff, but what does emphasis mean?
To tell something about the stuffs more clearly and also make it bigger for someone else. It's kind of like that.
Emphasis, right? It means to like either like highlight.
Right. Yeah, highlight.
Yeah, or make something stand out. Can you read this for me, please?
Can you think of different way to give it emphasis? She said she can't walk this weekend.
If you would make one of the words stronger, would it change the meaning of the sentence?
She said she can't walk this weekend.
Perfect, Hisako. Yes, you're right. So here's your example. She said she can't work this weekend. Right? And this is the same thing. Maybe the manager misunderstood and scheduled her to work, right? But like, no. Let me tell you what she really said, right? What about this one? What if you emphasize she? She said she can't work this weekend.
But the other guy say, okay, to work
there
this.
It is. Yeah. She said she can't work this weekend, but he can. When you hear, she said she can't work this weekend, what do you think is like the next sentence?
Not every weekend. This weekend is not available for her.
That's right. She can't work this weekend, but maybe she can work next weekend. Right? I use a lot of transitional phrases. Transitional phrases meaning like how you start a sentence, it kind of connects to like the previous sentence. These are some of the transitional phrases. Where are we going to add our transitions now?
On the other hand.
Oh, nice. Where are we adding that?
After the surprise. On the other hand.
So this is an opposite opinion. I learned and grew so much from the experience. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like out of all the negatives, this positive thing happens. On the other hand, I did learn a lot. I learned how to do his job, and I realized that it wasn't so bad after all. Where can we put one more transition?
That's okay. At the last, it is important to note to learn the different culture is one of the way to communicate with foreign people.
I like that. Why don't you go through all this, read it with the emphasis. Can you try to like speak to the camera like you're giving a presentation?
I was so surprised by my coworker who took a long holiday, 2 weeks. But before he left, he didn't show me how cover for him.
Well done, Hisako.